Hey there. If you're like me, this past year of isolation and quarantining probably has not been good for your mental. For me, I've been suffering from a bit of an existential crisis. I have this crippling fear of leaving Earth having accomplished nothing, with nothing to my name, and essentially no sense of permanence. After all, is there any better feeling to wake up to than wondering, why am I here? What's my purpose? Well, I tried to find some purpose. I set out to set a world record. Especially a record I can set without having to leave my home. And after some brainstorming, I came up with one thing. Video game speedrunning. To put it simply, speedrunning is the act of completing a game as quickly as possible, and it takes an enormous amount of skill and practice to become a top speedrunner. And so we have a problem already. I have neither talent nor motivation to practice, so I realized that the easiest way to get a world record was to simply play a game that nobody else tried to set a record on before. If I was the only person who submitted a verified run, I would become an instant world record holder. The plan was flawless. So I went on to speedrun.com and browsed by games with the least amount of runs. It turns out that there's a ton of games and categories, but one that caught my eye was Disney Sports Skateboarding with only a single run. Now, I didn't want to take away this poor guy's record, so I went ahead and chose a different level to set a record on. This is Disney Sports Skateboarding. Released by Konami in 2002 for the Nintendo GameCube and Game Boy Advance, the game was quickly forgotten. It achieved neither commercial nor critical success. Critics were particularly cruel. From a 2003 review by Alex Navarro on GameSpot, Disney Sports Skateboarding serves no purpose in this world. But boy was Alex wrong, because Disney Sports Skateboarding does serve a purpose to help me get over my existential dread. When it came time to select a character, there were 6 different characters you can choose from, but I went with Donald because he has the highest speed and the highest jump. And if Kingdom Hearts has taught us anything, well, he can go really, really fast. The way that the levels work is that there are 5 checkpoints scattered around the map that you have to hit before you can go through the final goal and finish the level. All I really had to do was finish the level once and I would have the world record. But I wanted to put a little bit of effort into my record. After all, it's going to be a world record. Sadly, it didn't work out that way. It was really, really rough to begin with. I spent an hour just trying to figure out how to get around the map and use the controls. I didn't know things about the map, like that this door opened. And so the first hour of trying to set this record is me just stumbling around the map. Didn't know to jump down these stairs, for example. Just painful to watch. I mean, taking 31 seconds to reach the first checkpoint was embarrassing, but this is even more embarrassing, running into a wall 4 different times before finally making it through the door. At this point, I thought the correct way was to go up here for checkpoint 2, but after grinding all the way down the slide back into the pool, I realized that I'm at the very start of the level again. And that the invisible checkpoint in the pool was actually the final checkpoint to finish the level. So I retry. Second time around, the ballroom goes even worse. I miss the grind onto the checkpoint, so I turn around, slowly make my way into it. And then I think that it must be quick to just do a quick little U-turn on this half pipe and back up the stairs. Sadly, I run into the stairs this time. Second try, he's up, and he runs straight back into the stairs. So I figure, listen, 2 times, no way it happens again, right? Sadly, it happens again, so I retry. After a few more runs and some practice with the controls, I really start to come into my own. I grind off these rails at the very beginning, for example, build up some speed, and I think, hey, I'm starting to think like a speedrunner. Grind off this, jump right through the door. At this point, I was about an hour and a half in, and I really thought, is it worth it? But then, optimizations happened. I started jumping over the stairs entirely to reach the first checkpoint. I figured a route for checkpoint 2 that involves as much grinding as a high school dance. Grab the second checkpoint, and then we're looking for the third one. I realize there's a power line here. I can zip on through this, grab the third checkpoint, and then into the belly of the ship for checkpoints 4 and for checkpoints 5, which sadly proved to be more difficult than I thought. Until this happened.
Ready. Let's rock and roll. That was a really strong start. It's anyone's guess what tricks we tried out here. Whoa, Donald.
All right, they're totally cool friends.
Nolly, to nose grind.
Okay, I'm back.
First checkpoint passed.
Yeah, I think the non-tornado route is actually quicker.
Nolly, to nose grind. Passing the second checkpoint. Bye-bye. Ooh, the trick gauge is back. Nose grind. Third checkpoint passed.
Okay, let's go. This is it. The run. That is probably not faster. Okay, that is almost definitely not faster.
Hello, fourth checkpoint. Bye-bye, fourth checkpoint. They got that trick wired.
What?
Try it.
Okay.
Oh, skater down, dude.
How do you... Okay, there's got to be a better way.
Now that's flying. Ging, 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 ging. Oh no, what's that skater doing?
Wait, hold on.
No need to rush, Mom.
Was that a potential skip if I get high enough? Oh, okay. I think I got this. Yo, Misty, what is up?
Final checkpoint passed.
I missed the elevator. Where do I go? Okay, there we go. All right, we're back on track. I think I have to make use of the 180s a little bit more. I can't. I'm a world record holder. World record holder. Let's do it. World record run. I'm so good at this game. And that's where the world record is today. With lots of optimization left, I have no doubt that this time can be put lower, but for now, I'm going to sit back, enjoy my world record, and push down that existential crisis for another day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.